When you travel the world for a year, you see and experience so much, and we want to share our daily travels with you. Unfortunately, a hard drive failure means we have to tell the middle a little bit differently. So, welcome to Storytime with the Happy Hoppies in this edition of The Lost Episodes.
So where are we at?
So we just finished up Thanksgiving in Romania, and the family that we stayed with dropped us off the next morning, that Friday, on the metro, and then we took a metro to go get the bus.
Headed to Bulgaria, which is the country that for some reason both of us didn't have much recollection of until we started looking at some of the photos and then pictures of the hotel that we stayed at. So it's a good thing we have at least something, and then records like where we stayed, like, you know, online bookings help with some of this stuff. So for some reason, all I remember with Bulgaria was that we went there and, like, for whatever reason, all I was thinking we did is like switched from one bus to another kind of thing in a train station or a bus station. But I think what that was is right after we crossed the border from Romania to Bulgaria, I think that's where we had to switch to a different bus to then go across Bulgaria to Sofia.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's where we made a switch, and we kind of wandered around a little bit, changed some money, I think. I think we changed the rest of our Romanian lei into Bulgarian currency.
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that?
we were walking around, and that was our first time that we exchanged money, and he gave a really good rate.
Yeah, it was like almost no commission, if there was any at all.
So was it sitting on the border? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like crossing a river.
I remember that now.
See?
Yes, that was coming back.
I saved this for doing live on camera. I didn't tell her this beforehand because I was like, the reaction on camera will be better when it's like first thing coming back.
Yes. You know? Okay. I was thinking, when you look on like Google from Bucharest to Sofia, it's only like a 7.5 hour ride, and I remember it being much longer because we stopped there.
The town was Ruse, so yeah, we took the Pegasus bus from Bucharest across the river, just a little bit south of Bucharest, across the border into Bulgaria.
By the way, welcome to Bulgaria.
Country number 35.
Woohoo! We were dropped off at a bus station, but then we walked to the train station. And remember, it was like so empty, but like super tall ceilings.
It probably used to be a grand train station way back in the day, maybe when it was like part of the Soviet Union and it was like an important hub for something. I don't know.
Yes,
but like,
I remember that now.
It just looked, pretty, almost like a ghost town for the train station.
So we went to the train station, and then we didn't like the price that they were giving or the time it was leaving, so we went back to the bus station, and then went back to the train station to check again. And I don't remember which we took. I don't remember. We got to Sofia then. So we get to the hotel.
In Sofia now.
In Sofia, yes, in Sofia. Each room was different in the hotel, and it was named different cities of Europe. And so we happened to get the Prague room. And I know it's been a lot longer since I last edited the video, but it was only 2 months between when we had been to Prague to when we were there. And so it was still a little fresh, and I was like, I don't know if I want to stay in the Prague room. I didn't have all happy memories from there last time. No gripes. I'll talk about it when I get $80 for both of us. Anyways,
the bad part was all our fault, though.
Exactly.
Everything else about Prague was wonderful.
Welcome to Prague, my favorite European city so far.
We would definitely love to go back.
Yeah, for sure. What was interesting was the bathroom.
So the bathroom, this was our first time where they have this, the shower head is attached to, I think it's just attached straight to the faucet. Mm-hmm. So it comes out, and then it's right there with the rest. I mean, it's a small bathroom. We have a picture we show, but like, you know, you got the sink right here, the toilet there, and the shower head here. No curtain, no nothing separating. It's just water goes all over the floor. It's what we later learned is called a wet bathroom.
Yeah, we thought it was the strangest thing when we saw it in Sofia, but then later in Asia, that's like pretty much all we had. Not all, I mean, but the majority of the time.
It was very common for like the lower priced rooms. So we got really used to it.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
It makes more sense in Asia when the climate is a higher temperature because it dries a lot faster, but you know, in Bulgaria, it's not really a warmer climate year round. But anyways, we think it's really efficient, and Yeah.
I'm not a fan, don't confuse that. I'm not planning on having that at all.
No, but I mean, it's a nice way to make it like just a little powder room into another shower room if you needed this space. If you needed it, you could make it work.
Like it was fine, and we got used to it eventually. The initial impression was, whoa, what, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got used to it later on, and it was fine when we were traveling, but when we're home, it is nice to have a separate enclosed shower space.
Yeah, so that way you can actually walk around in socks after you shower and not get all soaked.
Not have to squeegee everything.
Right. So the next morning we explored Sofia. And honestly, this is a city that wasn't really that memorable for either of us. Looking back on the pictures, we
didn't remember it for some reason,
yeah.
But looking back at the photos, I'm like, why didn't we? Like, this is a beautiful city. Could go back there and hang out there longer. Like it's a nice city. We gotta go back, I guess, and stay longer.
And they had some Christmas decorations up because it was time for Christmas, so that was pretty. And then later that afternoon, we took a 4-hour bus ride to Skopje, Macedonia. And for us, that was a really memorable city.
Lots of cool surprises. Stay tuned for the next video.
See ya! Taking a 4-hour bus ride to Skopje, Macedonia. Why can't I say that?
Macedonia.
Yes.